So welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to be talking to you about procedures. So procedures is actually a very important feature that a lot of people actually are going to be using right now, and I'm just going to give you a sample scenario so you understand how procedures are actually done, right? So let's say right over into your account you have maybe a couple of new customers are coming, and anytime they come in you want to create maybe like 10 tasks immediately for them, right? You will not actually have to do that manually, like task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5. Let's just take a real life scenario where let's say you have an intern that comes into your company, and that intern actually needs to be set up, has to go through an onboarding process, right? So he has maybe to be given maybe let's say work machine, he has to be given a workspace, he has to be set up with a couple of things that they have to collect from him and stuff like that. So a lot of those things are different tasks you would want them to be completed for, let's say, specific contacts that let's say are inside of your system, right? So in order to make that process as smooth and seamless for you, we were able to introduce what we call procedures, right? So it's going to have you or enable you to group these different things you want to do at once and then actually process all of them one time, right? So I'm just going to show you actually how this actually works, right? So once you are inside of your task system, just head over right over here to procedures. And once you're in procedures, you're going to click on add new procedure, right? I'm just going to give it a name. Let's say onboarding. Let's say new intern or new client. Right, and then we need to set the time setting. So this time settings here actually just tells the system to actually launch this procedure immediately. So let's just give an example, right? So if you launch this procedure right now and you want it to fire immediately, you're just going to click on 0, right? So if you feed in 0 here, what happens is that as soon as you launch this procedure, it's going to be launching immediately at that very moment. So let's say you have a new person that comes in, let's say maybe a new client and stuff that you want to onboard the client into your system and stuff like that. We're going to create new tasks for your internal users to be able to onboard those guys and stuff like that. So if you click on launch, so this actually sets after how long does this procedure actually fire, right? So let's say we have 5 days or something like that. Let's put here 5 days. Right. So if I launch this procedure, it should actually do all of what it's intended to do only after 5 days. That means you should kickstart after 5 days. But for this example, I'm just going to set it to 0. And then once I set it to 0, it's just going to kickstart immediately. Right. And then you can as well set a due date. Let's say maybe 5 days after that same day. So if I just have these, and it's going to start today, and then in 5 days is going to be the due date, right? And then we can actually have a trigger right from here. So let's say trigger that. Let's say I was going to say new client. I'm just give it like I'm just going to say Steve. Or what do you think I should actually name this? Let's say new P for new procedure, and then I'm going to select the project where I would like that procedure to actually do run. So I'm going to select this first project that we actually created. So what all of this actually means is what it means that as soon as I have this tag attributed to a specific contact within my account, then it's actually going to fire on this procedure inside of this project you have there, immediately at that specific moment. And then we're going to have it to be due in 5 days. Okay. So now after doing this, I'm just going to click on create. Once that is created, now the next thing we'll have to do is to head over and then click on setup, right? And what we have to do now is to add a couple of tasks, right? So let's say the first thing that comes in, I have a new client and I want a couple of things to be taken maybe from them. I want maybe someone to reach out and maybe get maybe their EIN number. I want someone maybe to reach out and get maybe their ID number or something like that. I can create those different tasks inside of this area here. So let's just go ahead and just click on new task right here. And we can click from existing or from new, but I'm just going to click from new. That's just create a new task. So I'm just going to say get ID, get client's ID, and then I'm going to assign this, let's say, to Steve, for Steve. So I'm just going to click on, let's just give it maybe a priority to be this. I'm just going to say get this client's ID. Okay. And I'm just going to click on, after doing that, I'm just going to click on next, that is create. And that's going to be the first task I'm going to create. So after getting the client's ID, I also need the second task, right? I need maybe the EIN number. Let's say because I deal in a lot of businesses as well. So I can say, okay, get client's EIN number, stuff like that. And I can sign the same user again, Steve, this time around. Just going to click on done. priority. I'm going to set this as well to medium. I'm going to say hi, sign, get this plans EIN set up. And after doing that, I'm just going to click on create. And then maybe the next thing I want to do as well is maybe to, let's say, maybe collect documents right over here. Sorry for that spelling. I'll just go ahead and I'm still going to assign this to Paul Steve. And I'm going to get over here. I'm just going to click on medium. I'm just going to say, hey, dude, get those documents. And I'm just going to click on next. Right now at this level, my procedure actually is going to run, and then it's going to have 3 of these tasks created at the same time. That's directly after I have added that specific tag to a client or to a contact within my specific account. Okay, so once this is done, I can just click here on cancel. Everything is saved already, and then you can see we can actually just review back everything that's actually here. So we can just click on edit. You can just enter over here, just check out 1 or 2 things that we have there. Check out setup as well. Check out the last things we actually did. If you want to add something, you can add that, stuff like that. And yeah, that's just right. So I can decide to launch that right over here manually. So if I click on start, then it's actually going to ask me the project where I want to actually run that in, that procedure in. So I can select first project, and then I can just select the client. Let me just like search that out. It's going to search for Steve in my stuff like that. Search that out. So the client, I just want to precise this out very well. So the client right here is actually a contact within your system. So we don't want to confuse what a client is and what a contact is at this level. Okay. So in this example, I just did use the client as, because I do actually have this email for these clients as same time this client is actually a user as well. I would have used something different, but yeah, I'm just going to use this for testing purposes. So this is actually client contact that is inside of the account, inside of the top account that we have right here, right? So just click on this, just click on run procedure. It's actually going to run that out, right? But I want to show you now from a different perspective. Just run this so you can see actually what it's going to do. So if I click on run, so it's going to say the procedure has been launched. And how do we check now how these things actually do apply, right? So let's head back right over here to your projects. So once we click there and then we come right over inside of first project, we're going to notice that we have something new, right? So we have get client's ID, we have get client's EIN number, and then we have collect documents that are here. So how great is that? So the procedures actually help you to be able to just launch a set of tasks that you want bulk one time. Everything is really just going to depend on the sample scenario you're actually going to use that too. But I just use this example just to show you exactly how this actually works, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to enter these different tasks. So we didn't have to create that manually. So we have the description here. We have the person is assigned to, and then we have the contact details as well right over here, and then we have that priority, right? So that's how we can start that manually. But I would really want to, so you can see how we can start this automatically just by adding that tag. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete these projects. So we're going to delete these tasks right over here. So get clients, we're going to delete this one as well. We're also going to delete the collect documents as well. So now we can just make sure that we don't have those tasks right over here again. That's okay. That's fine. That's good. Let's just click here, refresh. So we can refresh our entire project, right? So we have all of these at this level here. Okay. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be firing this procedure, but this time around by adding a tag within the system, right? So let's head back over to procedures. So we can recall the tag we actually use here. So this is a new P. That is the tag we actually do have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to enter the contact section right over here. Inside of the contact section, I'm just going to search for a specific contact. I'm just going to search for this contact again. I'm just going to click on that. And what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to add that tag. Okay. So if I come here and then I say Great. So I click on apply. Okay, so we have that tag that has been applied here. Let's just give it a couple of seconds to run in the background, but this automatically just does that for you, right? So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over into my project, or yeah, the task system right back here. Where did I can save that? So here we go. We have this premium task board. So once we are in here, let me just refresh this again and see how that looks like. All right, so I'm just going to enter the project where I was in, and I'm just going to scroll down, and you can see we have new tasks that have been created. So right, yeah, so we do have those different tasks that have been created just directly from adding those tags to that specific context. And that's the power of procedures within the task system. So thank you very much for watching. We hope this video actually helped you understand what procedures are, how to access them, and how to set them up, and how to launch them two different ways. You can launch them manually via the project itself inside of the task system, or you can launch them using different tags inside of your task system.